All right, let's talk about some headlines making news. This morning, our first comes from Kansas City. If you don't know by now, Travis Kelce and his brother, Jason Kelce, who plays center for the Philadelphia Eagles, have a very entertaining podcast. It's called New Heights.
About that.
What's that?
You told me about this.
It is.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
I enjoy listening to it. They break down each other's games every week, and they had Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts on a few weeks ago. You know, the guy who has his hands up Jason Kelce's rear end every game, you know. So the latest episode drops today with another very special guest they've been chasing for a while.
Our guest is a four-time Pro Bowler, NFL MVP, Super Bowl champion, the guy that Travis caddies for on occasion.
What?
For the 15th episode, we welcome number 15, Patrick Mahomes, everyone.
Wow.
What a break to do.
I don't know why it took him so long to get him on.
Well, they talked about it a lot, and it's been kind of a running bit on the show of, you know, how are we going to get Patrick to come on? He's super busy. And after the Chiefs won their last game against the Chargers a couple of weeks ago, they were able to book Mahomes. And he's been pretty busy. You know, he just became a father of two.
Just had a baby. That's probably the busiest part of this.
So I'm sure Brittany Mahomes has kept him busy with dad duty. So going to be fun to hear some of the stories that they share. They're going to talk about some things that happened earlier this year and a lot of stuff. I like to watch the YouTube version.
I was going to say, I think I prefer the YouTube to the...
Yeah, seeing the video version.
Yeah.
And I heard Patrick laugh in the trailer for this. It's just really funny. Sounds like Kermit the Frog. We all know that, though. Our next headline comes from Spotify. Your Spotify Wrapped for 2022 is out now. So it's the streaming service that millions of people, including myself, use for podcasts and music. One of their best features is the Wrapped feature of this streaming service. It allows users to see their top streamed artists, albums, genres from the last 12 months. It also includes personalized statistics on your listening habits. Spotify Wrapped can be found on the homepage of the app as a shareable story as well on your social media, or you can find it as a playlist on desktop and laptop. Apple Music also has a similar feature where you can see your listening habits.
So if you're like me, you started noticing people put these up. That's what it is for all those old folks out there. Those young pups have been putting their listening habits up on Spotify. So there you go. That's the breakdown.
Yeah.
I listen to podcasts, and it doesn't do that. But you said you had your top.
I do. Yeah, I have mine. My number one artist is Post Malone.
Okay.
Let's see. It goes Post Malone, Drake. I've got Jack Harlow and Van Halen, I think. I don't remember. There's one more I can't recall.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, I got a little bit of
everything.
Yeah.
You'd add some country in there.
I do have some country. Luke Combs and Jimmy Allen were
good.
on. They
Just
were
making sure.
some of my more popular ones. So big variety.
Yeah.
Well, that's weird. All right, coming up next, we have a last look at your full forecast. It's going to be cold out there again for your first day of December, which makes sense. And we're going to take a look at how the community in Bolivar is gathering to support a family still searching for their missing daughter for over 2 weeks now. We'll have the details on that story coming up at 6:43.